Hey, what's up, you sexy motherfuckers? Welcome back to another life story. It's been a while, and to be exact, it's been over a month since I've done a commentary, in fact. But I guess I'm gonna be back in schedule by doing that, because lately the channel has been so unscheduled, it's so unorganized, I've just been uploading whatever I wanted. So I guess I'm just gonna start doing a bit more commentaries, because I love doing them, and they, let's be honest, they get me views, okay boy? Today I'm going to be telling a story that is actually quite recent, and it happened like a couple of weeks ago, okay? So, this happened at school, right? I ended up staying back after school with some friends because, well, they asked me to stay back and they were going to finish up on doing schoolwork, but that's our excuse at least. We actually don't do our work, we just sit there and talk about random shit and look at memes. But anyway, we were just sitting in the library at school, right? Quote-unquote doing work. And my two friends, right, these both, just to be clear, guys, they're girls, okay? So they're women, okay? Respect the women. So my friend Jess and my other friend, let's call her, we'll just call her Felicia, I don't fucking know. Okay, so yeah, me, Jess, and Felicia, they said, well, oh, let's go, I need to go toilet, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, yeah, same here. So then we ended up walking to the toilets, right? And my friend just turned, well, she didn't turn around, but basically I said, oh, how funny would it be if I was to go in the girls' bathroom? Basically, my friend just turned around and said, yeah, go on, come in, like, we'll let you come in, right? And I thought, like, oh shit, okay, this is gonna be funny. So, I went in there, right? And I was really surprised because the boys' bathroom at our school is actually it's the absolute worst. Like, there's just piss everywhere, you can't walk in there, you can't even sit down on the toilets, like, it's absolutely horrible. But I went in there, and I'm like, holy shit, it is so clean! And I was just amazed about, like, how clean it was, because it was just crazy to me, and it was pretty funny too. And they were just doing their thing, and I was just sort of, like, sitting around, like, near, like, the taps and, or the sink and whatever. Anyway, I look outside the window, because there's, like, a little tiny window on the door for the girls' bathroom, and I see this girl, like, female teacher, come barging in, and then she ended up just screaming out, "Get out!" So, it freaked me the fuck out, because I tried hiding in the, like, store as soon as I saw her. She's like, "Get out!" I'm like, it is not what it looks like, I swear to God. And she's like, "God, I can't get out!" And then she started, like, and I remember my friend told me, well, I'll explain this a bit after, but anyway, my friends was still there, and they had no idea what was going on. So, anyway, this teacher, took me out, and took me to, like, she started walking me, right? And I was just like, oh, please don't take me to the principal's office, like, if he is here. And I'm like, oh, please don't take me there. And then she ended up taking me to this random office, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's not gonna be so bad, I just hope I don't get in trouble. And basically, you had the school counsellor there, and some other teacher. And then the teacher goes, okay, tell these two guys, what you just did. And I basically just told them straight up. We thought it would be funny if I was to go in the girls' bathroom. And they gave me permission, even though it was stupid, but, like, yeah, and I said to them it won't happen again. And apparently the counsellor said, I actually saw you go in there, and I tried yelling out to you, but you probably didn't hear me. And I said, well, yeah, I mustn't have heard you then. And then he said, well, I decided to get, this teacher, which is the female teacher that yelled at me. She, no, he told her to budge and then, like, just scare me. Like, not to, like, I guess, actually get in trouble, but just to scare me or something. And I'm like, oh, shit. So they basically planned it. And the teacher, the female teacher, like, well, I'll explain this in a bit as well, but, basically, I just said, like, yeah, look, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. And then the counsellor goes, look, I know you're pretty close with these girls, so I understand, but, like, the only thing that I was concerned about if someone else was in there, and I said, yeah, that's fine. But anyway, they let me off, and I walked back to the library, and my friends were there. And I just started cracking up laughing as soon as I saw them, because they're like, what the hell happened? And I told them everything, and apparently my friend Jess, when she heard the teacher scream, she was about to get up, and as soon as my teacher screamed, she ended up sitting back down. And then, my friend Felicia was just like, holy shit, like, I had no idea what happened either, like, they thought it was me that was screaming at first until they heard my voice again, and they're like, oh, okay. But apparently, well, it was like, I think it was the next day, I went to school, and the teacher that yelled at me, she actually went up to me and apologized. She's like, hey, look, I'm really sorry for yelling. I actually didn't mean to yell. Like, I was meant to just say, hey, get out, but my voice has, like, not been right lately. And then she's like, my voice sort of like just went really high as soon as that happened, and I didn't mean to scare you. And she was like, she kept apologizing. I just said, look, it was fine. Like, we had a really, really good laugh. Like, it was actually so funny. It made my day. And she goes, oh, okay, that's good. And every time I see her now in the schoolyard, she would just look at me and just start laughing as soon as she sees me, and I start laughing. It's so funny, but she's a really cool teacher. Like, I got nothing against her, and even when she yelled at me, like, I knew, like, she was pretty cool anyway, so, but we just joke about it now, we have a good laugh, but, yeah, that was the time I got caught in the girls' bathroom. I hope you guys enjoyed. This story was pretty funny to me, but yeah, basically, moral of the story is, don't be a dumbass and go in the girls' bathroom, I suppose. Especially if you don't have permission, but if you're like me and you get permission, I guess it's still not okay, but just don't do it. Don't be a dumbass like me. But anyway, see yous all later. Stay sexy quantums, and goodbye. See yous.